Okay, balancing and hearing. Is it done? This part is done. Can we move to the next?
Ma'am, could you show the last part?
This is the part. The sense of hearing and balancing. Everybody done?
Please wait for.
Okay.
Ma'am, wait.
Done? Okay, next. The human ear is divided into outer ear, middle ear, and the inner ear. Please look into the outer ear. Outer ear has a pinna, right? Then there is a cartilage. Then there is a ear canal. Ear canal is also called as a external meatus. It is also called as external auditory meatus. This part is also called as external auditory meatus. Okay, which is 2.5 centimeter long. Then comes the eardrum, middle ear. Middle ear starts with the eardrum. External ear ends at the eardrum. External ears ends with the eardrum. This is a tympanic membrane, which is a tympanic membrane. Eardrum is tympanic membrane.
Ma'am, should we draw the diagram?
Yeah, you can draw it. Then comes the middle ear. Middle ear you have malleus, incus, and stapes. Inner ear, okay, in the middle ear there is a eustachian tube also. Eustachian tube connects to where? Ear and what? Eustachian tubes connect to what? One side it is connected to ear. So when you put a ear drop, do you find that smell or that taste in your throat? Pharynx. Very good. It is connected to pharynx. Is it clear? Now, this is about the middle ear. When we come to inner ear has a cochlear organ. Then there is a vestibular organ. Vestibular organ is concerned with balancing. Cochlea is concerned with hearing. I hope you're getting the point. Please draw, write down. नहीं मेरा है, मुझे नहीं पता था मेरा है। मेरा फिर लगा मेरा है कॉमन स्पेस, सब लोग उधर लग गए हैं, एक्स्ट्रा है। नहीं है मैम, मेरा स्पेस है वो मेरे कॉर्नर में है, ऐसे क्या बोलते हो आप? लिख दो नाम। डन। For me? Is it done? Yes, everyone. Okay, no problem, Ish. Right now. See, very simple. The diagram is not complicated. You just have to label them it correctly. Quick, because no time. Or take a screenshot. Let's move to the next. Now, the outer ear is the pinna. The pinna concentrates sound waves in the direction of external auditory canal. The pinna, the main function is to collect the sounds and direct it to the external auditory canal. You know which is the external auditory canal. And this transports sound waves from the pinna to tympanic membrane. So its sounds are collected and they transferred this sound waves from the external ear to auditory canal to tympanic membrane, that is the eardrum. This contains a fine hair. If you have noticed, the auditory canal has a fine hairs lining. They also have a glands that secretes cerumen. Cerumen means what? Who can tell me what is cerumen? It's an earwax. To help guard the ear
Earwax.
against the foreign material, very good, foreign material and insects. Right. Tympanic membrane is a thin membrane that covers the opening between the inner and the middle. So this is the tympanic membrane, which is covering the inner and the outer membrane, converts sound waves into vibration. What does it do? This sound waves which are moving from the external ear will hit the tympanic membrane and it converts the sound waves into vibration. Are you all getting the point? Very easy. Right now. Yes, it covers the opening between outer and middle ear. Clear, Yash? Please write down. Next. Middle ear consists of three bony ossicles that start to vibrate from the so the sound waves are converted into vibrations now. The main aim of this middle ear is to just a minute. Hello, yes. She gone home. Half day. Okay, then I'll give it tomorrow. No problem. Huh? Yeah, tomorrow day after tomorrow anytime. Yeah. Okay. Chalo. Yeah. So you have middle ears. The middle ear has three bony ossicles. Okay. Then can you see the screen now? No. So the main function of the middle ear is to convert the sound waves into vibrations, right? There is a malleus, incus, and stapes. Malleus transmit vibration to incus, incus to stapes, and this stapes transmit these vibrations to oval window. That oval window is called fenestra ovalis. That oval window is called fenestra ovalis. Please write down. You can write down here one more point. Just a minute. Just got. Okay. You can write down here. Middle ear is connected to the first one is fenestra ovalis. The second one is fenestra rotunda. That is a round shape. So you have a fenestra oval shape, and also you have one more that is rotunda shape. So middle ear is connected to inner ear by two windows, fenestra ovalis and fenestra rotunda. That helps for the further communication with the inner ear. The question will be stapes is connected to ovalis or rotunda. So your answer should be it is connected to ovalis. Fine. Then eustachian tube equalize. What's the function of the eustachian tube? To equalize the pressure between the atmosphere and the inside ear. It is connected to pharynx. Please write down. Done?
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Yeah, write down.
Ma'am, what is the second window?
A rotunda, round shape.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
The first one is fenestra, that is fenestra ovalis, that is oval shape. So the stapes is the end part of middle ear. So stapes further get into inner ear. So what the connection between the inner and the middle ear is through stapes connecting to oval window. Getting the point? So first is ear, pinna, then the external otis mellitus auditory canal. Then it leads to eardrum. From the eardrum, you get where? From the eardrum, you get inside where? Middle ear, which is malleus, then incus, then stapes. Now the stapes is connected to ovalis. From the ovalis, will get into the inner ear. Clear, my dear students? Done? Next. Everybody understood the function of eustachian tube? Yes or no? Yes. Next. Next. Inner ear. As I said, now we are discussing about the inner. Okay, before we move to the inner ear, let me write down one trick. Sorry. Miss has three bones. Miss has three bones. M is for malleus, incus, stapes. Malleus, incus, stapes. What is H? H is for hammer shape. A is for anvil shape. Important. Match the followings. Many times question has been asked. Tri-rub shape. Point is clear to all. Easy to remember. See, everything you can make it easy. But only thing is that you need to know how you can make it. How you can make your study easy. I really didn't understood why you performed so bad in the test. What is the reason? I really want to know. What is the reason that made you to perform so bad? Hmm? I want to meet you and I need to discuss you. What was the reason that it made you to perform so bad? Hmm? Tell me. In the class, you answer so well. Yes, this I totally agree, Rishikesh. This point I totally agree that there was no enough time to study. But next time, don't do this, okay? I want really good scoring from you guys. Fine. Okay, done, everyone? Next. The inner ear. Let's come back to the inner ear. Inner ear has cochlea and it also have a vestibular canal. Okay. Cochlea has snail-shaped canal divided in three canals separated by membranes. Vestibular canal, cochlear canal, what does it says? And then tympanic canal. So cochlea basically, how does it look? Let me draw for you. Something like this. Cochlea is something which is snail shaped like this. You have just now you have seen. But when we divide this, make this cochlea into straight, it usually looks like this. Let us draw. The upper one is oval shaped window. The next one is round shaped window. Fine. Then let me use a different color. This part is one. Then there is other membrane which is this part. Fine. Now listen. There are two membranes that divide this canal into three canals. The first canal is, or the first membrane, let us write down the orange one. That is, this membrane is Resiner's membrane. Resiner's membrane. Whereas the blue one is, write down, tympanic membrane or basilar membrane. Or tympus membrane. Membrane. Fine. This leads to the formation of three canals. The upper one is called scala vestibuli. The lower one is called scala bacillus or scala tympani. Scala tympani. And the middle one is called scala media. Everybody got this point? And the region where the two membrane meets, that point is called as the region where the two membrane meets. Here, this point is called as hericotrima. Draw this. Please draw this. Draw and write, and I'll explain you. Done? Class. Check if I. It's okay, you can give me tomorrow. Yes, so like done. Just have to. Okay, today is mom's off day, right? I didn't realize. She came because of the paper. Once time. I said now you have paper. I said I'm not giving the paper. That's what she. Anyway. Okay. You had lunch? No, I'll go. Okay. After the class. Bye-bye. Done? Everybody done?
Ma'am, please wait.
Okay. Is it done? Everybody, can we start with the next slide? Or do you want more time?
Ma'am, just a minute.
Okay. I'll tell you, I'll explain you. Just give me 2 minutes. You write down this. Once you're done, then I'll explain you. Fine? Okay, everybody listen now. So this is a cochlea is a coil shaped structure. How much of coil? It coils 2/3/4 coils. 2/3/4 coils. Cochlea shows 2/3/4 coils. And this cochlea, when you extend, it looks something like this. It has this is an oval window, ovalis, and this is a round window. So the steps is connected to the oval window or the round window. Come on, tell me quickly. Hmm? Oval window. There are two membranes that divides this cavity into three cavities. Resiner's membrane and there is a basilar membrane. This divides this cavity into scala vestibuli, scala media, and scala tympanum. Now, in the inner ear, there is a fluid that is called endolymph. Endolymph. It is not eno. It is endolymph and perilymph. In the ear, there is a cavity fluid. Okay, that is called lymph. Endolymph and perilymph. Endolymph is present in the media. Endo is present in the media, whereas peri is present in vestibuli and tympani. Point is clear? Now, the sound waves, that sound that was coming from the external ears converts into vibrations, and this vibration, see, when the water is standing, when you create some vibration, what will happen to that water? It waves out, right? If a standing water, if you put a stone, what will happen to that water? It get disturbed. Yes or no? Yes, that is called the waves in endolymph. Point is clear? Now, there is an organ that is called organ of Kota. Where is this organ of Kota is resting? This organ of Kota is resting on basilar membrane. Here is the organ of Kota. This is what? Organ of Kota. In which chamber it is present? Organ of Kota is present in scala media. Right. So whenever there is a disturbance in the endolymph, whenever there is, this is now vibration is coming from oval window. Here there's a fluid. This get disturbed first. Perilymph will get disturbed first. After the perilymph get disturbed, tympanic membrane get disturbed. Once the basilar membrane get disturbed, the cochlea also get this organ of Kota also get disturbed because base organ of Kota is resting on the basilar membrane. Are you understanding? Because organ of Kota is resting on the basilar membrane. If perilymph or scala tympani chamber get disturbed by the waves, the basilar membrane get disturbed. When the basilar membrane get disturbed, your organ of Kota also get disturbed. Right? Okay. Now, next, listen. Now listen here. If this is we're just talking about scala tympani. Okay, this is tympani. This is basilar membrane. Where is the organ of Kota resting? Where is the organ of Kota resting? In which chamber? Scala media. Very good. Organ of Kota has sensory cells, sensory hair or cilia called stereocilia. We have studied there are two types of cilia, right? Kinocilia and stereocilia. So this is stereocilia which is present in the organ of Kota. This is media, right? In the media, there is also a membrane that is called tectorial membrane. Here it is tectorial membrane. Tectorial membrane. And above is the one more chamber, which is this chamber, scala vestibuli. Right. Now what will happen is whenever there is a disturbance created in the vase of perilymph or the basilar membrane, this membrane get disturbed. This gets pushed towards the cilia or the stereocilia get pushed towards this tectorial membrane. When they receive that sense, This happening because of the sound waves. So when this and this touches, the hearing occurs. Like, this sensory fibers, the cells of this cochlea will connect to auditory nerve and take this information to the brain. Are you getting the point? If you see here, this is an organ of Coti. You can see cilia here. You can see the tectorial membrane here. So whenever there's a disturbance in the endolimb or perilimb or basilar membrane, this cilia will come in touch with the tectorial membrane. When it come in touch with the tectorial membrane, they get activate and they send this cochlear nerve fibers to the auditory centers. This is how we listen or hear. Got the point, everyone? Yes or no?
Ma'am, can you please repeat?
See, where is cochlea? Where is organ of Coti located? Which membrane the organ of Coti located? See, you have to be answer very quickly. Which membrane the organ of Coti located? I'm asking you all something. Can you answer it? Basilar membrane, right? Organ of Coti is located in the basilar membrane, not tectorial membrane, Baba. Not tectorial. It's a basilar or tympanic membrane. Organ of Coti. Organ of Coti have cilia, which is stereocilia, which are sensory. Point is clear. This much is clear. Stereocilia, you know where it is present. These are sensory. Now, above the organ of Coti, there is a tectorial membrane. Above the organ of Coti, there is a tectorial membrane. Point is clear. Tectorial membrane, organ of Coti, everything, cilia, everything is present in which chamber? Who will answer this? Which chamber? Tectorial membrane, organ of Coti, cilia, very good. It is present in scala media. Point is clear. It is present in scala media. Right. Now, when there is no touching between cilia and the tectorial membrane, there is no vibrations. When there is no touching between a cilia and tectorial membrane, there is no vibration. The vibration doesn't happen when there is no sound. So this both sensory and the tectorial membrane are apart. But when the sound waves are converted into a vibration sound, there is a disturbance in the basilar membrane that will create the basilar or the cilia to touch the tectorial membrane. When there is a connection between the stereocilia and the tectorial membrane, this gets activate, the sensory cells get activate, and this nerve fibers receives and goes to the auditory site, the site of hearing. Point is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? Any doubts? Fine. Can we move? Did you all understood this part? Have you all written this part? Cochlea part? Okay, next. Inner ear. Now, we are talking about the semicircular canal, which is about basically here now balancing. So the sensory organ for hearing is organ of Coti. Is it clear? That is a cochlea. Where it is present in the cochlea. Point is clear. Next, contain mechanoreceptors that helps in balancing. Cristae is one, and the next one is macula. There's a cristae and macula. Please write down. The sensitive structure of ear for the balancing is cristae and macula. Cristae and macula. Please write down this. Done?
Ma'am, please wait.
Yeah. Asma, Asma, कर दीजिए. कर दीजिएगा. आपके कहाँ है 12th में अभी क्लास? What? अरे ऐसे मत बोल, मैं काम कर रही हूँ, इस मंडे भाई तो बोल जैसे तुम जो जान ही रही आपको भी चाहिए था बेचती हूँ आपको जाना चाहिए वो नहीं है केमिस्ट्री सर मुझे पता था मेरे को रिपोर्ट बनाना है 30 दिन का स्टडी रिपोर्ट का मुझे आज ही देना है सब को फायदा है तो नहीं कर सकता मुझे नीचे रख के करवा के देना Done? Any doubts? Are you done writing? Okay, let's start. So please draw this. No, she do later. She नहीं पेपर है So how many ear ossicles are present in the ear? How many ear ossicles are present? Come on, tell me. Sure, then my three. How many ear ossicles are present in the human body? Tanmay. Yes, it is six, right? Okay, are you done with this?
Excuse me, ma'am.
That after Christy, macula. It's macula. Macula. Are you all done? Okay, next. What is this? What is this? So the vestibular has two parts. One is utriculus and sacculus. The second is semicircular canal. Please do write down. Vestibular. So vestibular is concerned with what? Vestibular is concerned with hearing or balancing. Very good. It's balancing. And semicircular canal. So utriculus and sacculus is one part of the vestibular and semicircular canal is the other part of vestibular. So let us write down about utriculus and sacculus. The sensitive part of utriculus and sacculus is macula. The sensitive part of utriculus and sacculus is what? Macula. It's an enlarged area below the semicircular canal, which consists of a mechanoreceptor that is called macula that detects the straight line movement of the head in any direction. It's towards the gravitational equilibrium, which detects the changes in any direction. This macula has a stereocilia which has otolithine membranes with otoliths. Otoliths are the crystals which are present. For example, so if you try to draw this, Otoliths. These are otoliths. These are stereocilias. Stereocilia. These cells are supporting cells. Supporting cells. So otoliths, the main function, they're the crystals. They help in balancing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 So which is the sensitive part of utriculus and sacculus? Which is the sensitive part of utriculus and sacculus? Come on, tell me. That is a mechanoreceptor. Macula. Right? Macula is a sensitive part of utriculus and sacculus, and this is concerned with linear acceleration, that is in response to the gravity. Macula has two types of cells. One is stereo or sensitive cells, the other is supporting cells. They have special crystals called otoliths that helps them to maintain the balance. All these points clear? Any doubts? Any doubts for today's class? Please go through it and do let me know if there are any doubts. So can we wind up the today's class? In the next class, we'll be discussing about the inner semi. Okay, semicircular canal we have not discussed today. We'll do it in the next class. There are 3 semicircular canals that are also concerned with balancing. This we have not discussed today. We just mentioned about the 3 semicircular canal. The detailed study of the 3 semicircular canal will be done in the next class. Rishikesh, is it clear? Any other doubts? So the next class will be on
Ma'am, next week, I guess.
no, wait. Wait, let me tell you. It's not mentioned in the timetable, but yeah, keep the timing on Thursday, 10:50. M1 is mentioned, right? That M1 will be Z1. Sorry, Z or Z1. Is it clear? Thursday, we'll be having a
Yes,
Zoom
ma'am.
lecture that is at 10:50. Okay, then. See you all by then.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Bye bye.